Hey everyone, Pastor Nathan here. We're continuing to pray through the Psalms together here, and in my personal reading, I'm in Psalm 101. I started doing this, if you've been following this, you know, but if this is your first time tuning into one of these, I started doing this because I found that I needed handholds for my own prayer life in the midst of this crazy season. And the Psalms are a great way to get a handhold on prayer because, as I believe, prayer is a conversation that God starts and that we enter into. And the Psalms then kind of give us handholds to enter into that conversation. And in Psalm 101 is really a sort of a theme from David of what does it look like? Like, how is he going to act as a leader of God's people in the world? And how is he going to kind of orient his life in a way that pleases God? A few of these passages, most of this, as I'm reading it, comes back to, whoa, I need to change how I operate. That's, in a lot of ways, somewhat scary because when the law shows up in our lives, as we're praying to God and talking with Him, I'm looking at the list of things that He says, things like, I will know nothing of evil. I will hate the work of those who are unfaithful. I won't idolize anything that is worthless. I will, put away, slandering my neighbor. I will not be arrogant or proud. I will surround myself with folks who are blameless, relatively speaking, and and not folks who are liars and deceivers and push me in that direction. These are the things that David talks about, and I go, well, time out as I'm having this conversation, with God as I'm entering into this via His Word. I'm thinking about all the times where these have been true of me, where I have idolized, worthless things, where I haven't sung to the Lord, when I haven't walked in integrity of my heart. I have been arrogant and haughty. And so this kind of a psalm, for me at least, turns into a psalm that is mostly a Lord, please forgive me because I haven't done these things. I haven't pursued this stuff. I have, in some ways, done the opposite, in that I need forgiveness. Because as we read these things, we read that we're seeing that this is not just David talking. This is God talking about how he operates and how His Son operates, and that we then enter into that when God calls us by His Spirit, and begin to if we can, looking at these 8 verses and saying, okay, Lord, where show me where I have fallen short, and help me to turn from evil and to love good, to speak well of my neighbor, or the best that I can of my neighbor, to live life humbly, and to walk with integrity. I hope that's helpful for you as you're following your Lord and Savior Jesus. And I look forward to talking with you soon. You all have a great day. Take care.